So, I use coconut oil all over my body. I cook with it. Coconut oil is like good for everything. But I wanted to talk today about body image, body positivity. So body image is something that I struggle with. And to kind of combat that, I always, did things to make myself feel good about myself, whether that was wearing certain things, putting on makeup, whatever the case might be. But I wanted to dig a little deeper and really feel good about myself, especially while in the nude. So I started doing this thing, standing in front of a mirror, instead of picking myself apart and shooting all these bad thoughts and words at myself and essentially devaluing my body. I decided to give myself a time and space where I would purposely stand in front of the mirror and say something positive about myself. Even if it wasn't necessarily about my body, but just standing in front of the mirror, nude, speaking and thinking positive things into me. That turned into me having like a full out movement class. Just moving my body. As a woman, I think it has helped me definitely like tap into more of that feminine energy and just being familiar with myself in that way and how I look when I move certain ways. Basic movements, turn on some music, start dancing. I was into dancing when I was younger. I like to take hill classes, pole dancing classes. So I started having like hills classes by myself in my living room, which was cool. And not necessarily nude all the time, but it just gave me the opportunity to have that time to myself. Also, I would end up taking videos or pictures, and I had some fire ass nudes in my phone. Just for me, like, just to do that and allow myself, give myself permission to like what I see when I look in the mirror. To have those moments, they're very intimate and private with yourself, but they're very important, especially not allowing anyone else to tell you something about your body or what they think about your body and not having that mean more or even as much as what you think about yourself and your body and the way that you look. Taking that control back, it adds to your confidence tremendously. Now, that, of course, my process is not for younger girls. I have this thing that I do with my daughter or any young girl. I see them, compliment them immediately. Hey, beautiful. If I get a chance to get to know them throughout conversation, I'm complimenting them or saying something about them that's, of course, loving and nice and caring. My daughter, I encourage her to do the same thing. Get up every morning, even if it's just one thing. You don't have to spend time like I do in the mirror saying a bunch of stuff about yourself to yourself, but oh, dang, your hair look nice today. Like, that one thing, you can carry it throughout the day. And if you get in a moment in the day where you feel like you need that again, go back to the mirror or write something down, even if you don't have a mirror in front of you, or just think it. Say it out loud. You can be in the car driving. But for the younger girls, I do encourage them to make it a practice to get up in the morning, say something nice about yourself. The next day or the next week or next month, even if it's not one thing, it turns into two things. If it's not in the morning, it turns into you doing it throughout your day. I do encourage Looking in the mirror for young girls as well, because I know for me as a younger woman, it was harder to do that. You know, I'm older, so that journey has taken me in a different place. But feeling confident as a woman, definitely, as any person, but as a woman, you know, it starts within you. Feeling sexy starts within you. So taking that control and that power and not having someone else call me sexy or think I'm sexy, like, no, I know. So, for my daughter, she is now coming into her teenage years, and I stand with her in front of the mirror and teach her how to do that so she can have her own moments while she's brushing her teeth, washing her face. Oh, you cute, girl. And you'd be surprised. The tiniest compliment you give yourself can leave the biggest impact and impression on the rest of your day, because that affirmation and permission that you gave yourself to be who you are and accept yourself, you pass on. So you are becoming everything that you desire. All that love, attention, and affection that you might want from someone else, or that acknowledgement that you might want from someone else, or those compliments, you're giving it to yourself. So now you don't desire it from other people, you wish to give it. You know? But there's more about that journey on the Coconut Baby podcast. So go take a listen.